Welcome to another video of RSI support and resistance strategy in options trading. I hope you have been seeing my previous videos on RSI support and resistance, which have been mapped or which has been created on futures and options of Nifty. Now, this is one more example of how support and resistance is working on the current market, because the market is very volatile. There is a lot of buying going on right now in the market and the price is going up, right? You must have seen recently, this week specifically, the price has gone up from 22,000 to 22,900. And I wanted to show you all how the RSI support and resistance strategy works when the market, when there is a trend, I would say. Okay. Now there is an uptrend going on. Specifically today, there wasn't a very sharp uptrend, but yesterday and the day before, the market, the price rose very nicely. That means it was a trending day for 2 days, and today was a bit trending and then it went completely sideways. So let's jump into the call side of options, Nifty options. The expiry is tomorrow, that is Thursday, and this video is being created on a Wednesday. Now, Wednesdays in option trading, in weekly options trading, is always very crucial, because the market, the behavior of the market on a Wednesday, just one day before the expiry, is very specific. And if you learn how to read that, and if you learn how to understand the Wednesday movement of the price, especially in Nifty, Nifty options, then you can also probably you can also work beautifully on Thursday shorting. Okay, so jumping directly to the RSI support and resistance strategy. So this was the start, okay, of today's price. I'll mark it for you. This was the first 9:15 candle, and we are on a 3-minute time frame. This strategy is specifically for the 3-minute time frame. Okay, the movement of RSI, the support and resistance level, the upper limit is 60, the lower limit is 40, and this works beautifully on a 3-minute time frame. Okay, not on any time frame. If you're trying it out, if you're trying to learn it, specifically try the 3-minute time frame. Okay, now jumping to the chart again. Okay, so the market started going down, down, down. Look at the RSI line now. I'm in the RSI section. So this candle, this red candle is a part of price action, but we are not talking about price action right now. We are talking more about RSI support and resistance, and whatever happens here in this RSI section, we match that with the second criteria, that is the candle. And if we are not sure still, then we look at the volume and then we trade. Okay, that is how I do it. So I'll remove this. Now I will go ahead. So here we see some resistance on the upper limit 60. Okay, but here the very next candle is a big red candle, which I don't prefer at all. The candle should be small enough so that your entry and exit, basically your entry and stop loss, is not very far. So even if the trade goes in the opposite direction, you won't lose many points. Okay, hear me out again. The candle should be small enough where the entry and the stop loss is very near, so that when you lose, you don't lose a lot, and then you exit out of the market and wait for your next trade. Okay, so I don't want this candle. I will never trade on such candles. Let's go ahead. We see that there is one more resistance here, right? But we don't take these kind of resistances usually. Why? I will not explain. I want you to watch my other video. where I've explained that why I will not take such resistances. Okay, there's a specific pattern, there's a specific flow of RSI movement using which I decide whether I want to take or bet on this resistance or not. Okay, again, one more resistance which I will not take, one more resistance which I will not take. Why? Watch my other video. But then let's talk about a little, let's talk about this resistance part. Okay, I want to give you an idea about what I'm talking. So here it took resistance near to the 60 upper limit. The next candle is a doji candle. This candle is a doji. Okay, so whenever I want to trade a candle, I will look for a body which is bigger than the upper and the lower wick. Okay, the body should cover most of the candle and the upper and the lower wick should be almost of the same size. So a bigger body than the upper and the lower wick, both the wicks should be almost of the same size. Okay, let's go ahead. Now going ahead, I still don't see any support here. I don't see any support here that I would prefer. I don't see any resistance here that I would prefer. Again, so the market went up. Let me take this. Okay, so it went from above 60 to below 60 and it's in the middle right now between 60 and 40. Then the price again rose. Okay, and then it fell again. So this is kind of what we look for always. But the challenge here is I was looking for something where it will go up here, it will move here somewhere, then it might go sideways or up or down, then it will come here, then it takes a resistance here, right? So I'm looking for this path. I'm not looking for such a low path which is just near the upper 60 limit and then it comes down again and then again a resistance. So no, that is not preferable. Okay, let's go ahead. What our chart is showing, no resistance, it is all sideways, the market is going like this, so I will not trade here. Okay, and going ahead, I again see a resistance almost near the upper limit 60, but it is not even near it, it is far. Okay, let's go here. Now the again the market went up, again it came down, again it went up. Now here if we say, let's look at this looks interesting. Okay, so here the point that I've marked, which shows that the next candle is a very promising candle which I always love to trade on. Okay, let's zoom in. Yeah, here. So if you see this point, now the RSI line has gone up. On this candle it has come down, and as I always say, the body of the candle, right, this body of the candle is bigger than both the wicks, and the top and the lower wick is almost of the same size. Almost of the same size. The body of the candle is bigger than the top and the lower wick, and both the wicks size is almost similar, right? So this is not a very transparent or very promising, I would say, resistance as per the books, as per the strategy. But if you are confident enough to execute this, we will go ahead and execute it. For me, I will go ahead and do it because I also see a swing here, right? So the market went here, went down, went up, and then here. Okay, let's say it went up. So there is a good gap between the EMA, okay, exponential moving average, and the price movement. The swing is there, and during the swing, if we get such a candle and such an opportunity, the RSI line, the resistance above the upper limit 60, then I will take this trade. I'm not suggesting that you should take the trade, okay? This is an example. I always create example videos where there are different types of movement, RSI movement, different types of swings, different types of formation, okay, in the candle on the chart. So this was my edge. I would have taken this trade, and let's see how much I would have made. Here it's 101, and I would have closed at 82. Okay, so yeah, so some points here, some good points here, and then here proceeding ahead, I see that from the top, okay, from the top above 60, the price is going down, down, down. It took a good resistance. Okay, it took a good resistance on the lower limit 40. Good resistance, I would say. Amazing resistance. Let me also mark it for you. But this amazing resistance is amazing here, right? In the RSI section. But the candle is not promising as per my strategy. I mean, again, it will depend on you what you want to do. But I'm telling about my strategy. It's not promising. I will not take this trade. Moving ahead. Nothing, because the price has gone sideways. The RSI line movement has gone sideways. I will not do anything. Okay, here I will not do anything, but there is a resistance. I will avoid doing anything on this because the price has gone sideways for a long time. It's resisting on the upper limit 60, but the candle, next candle here, the red candle, it's not showing any promises as per the strategy. Bigger body definitely, but the upper wick is bigger than the lower wick, not of almost the similar size. Okay, so moving ahead. Nothing, the price has gone sideways and the market ended here. So this was one more example of how the call side went today, how the price went today, how the line RSI line movement was there between the upper limit 60 and the lower limit 40. I hope you loved and liked the example that I showed today, because RSI line movement, RSI strategy, the support and resistance strategy works a bit different in trending days, during trending days, and during trading range days. Okay, what did I just say? The RSI support and resistance strategy works a bit different sometimes during trending days and during trading range days. So be attentive, watch the videos again, watch all the examples that I've given till now of Nifty futures, Nifty options, call side and put side. I'm again going to make a video on the put side. Okay, because today we completed the call side. We will see in the next video how the put side goes of options, right? So share the video if you like it, and like the video if you liked it, and like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are a new viewer. This information is knowledge, and knowledge is power. So don't let go of this knowledge. Please share it with anyone who needs it. So these are my learn to earn strategies. Learn and implement and earn from the stock market. See you in the next video.